Like, I don't look like I should be doing this right now, right? Like, I don't look like I do comedy. I kind of just look like I should be handing out Bibles at my college, you know? Right? Like, this is the face you see on a poster that says, wait till marriage, not like, you can see him live at the Chuckle Shack! You know? You're not gonna get that. Have any of you guys done an Ancestry.com DNA profile test? Have any of you guys done that? No? I really wanted to do one, actually. Then I found out they cost $100. $100. That's way too much money for me to just find out how white I am, you know? like look, there's nothing gonna, and the thing is, the reason why we do it is because, like, we want to find out some cool diversity about ourselves, right? You know, like, I'm liberal, like, I want to take this test and find out, like, oh wow, I'm 2% East Asian, or wow, I'm 10% gay, but, like, I'm not, it's not gonna happen, is what I'm saying. I'm not a big fan of the fact that we dream when we go to sleep. I think it's terrible. I don't like it, look, I don't like it because just at your tired and most vulnerable state, your brain just gets to decide what you're doing for the next 7 hours. And then you just have to deal with it, right? Like think about it, we work, we come home, we're tired, we just want to go to bed, we get into bed, we just close our eyes, we drift into that nothingness, and then all of a sudden your brain's just like, all right, we're working at Home Depot with Mitch McConnell, your mom's trying to kill you, go! I was not emotionally prepared for that, but here we are. I'm not a big fan of frat guys. I'm not a big fan of those. Do you think frat guys brag to their pediatricians when they're asked if they're sexually active? You know, you think they're proud of themselves when they walk out with their Clifford the Big Red Dog Band-Aid? No, I don't know. I don't like frat guys, or you know, I don't like them because I know it's a phase, right? Like, no one's fratty when they're 55, you know? You don't hear some 55-year-old guy talking to his friend being like, hey, you know that girl Stephanie? Yeah, we totally hooked up last night. And his friend's just like, dude, that's your wife. Stephanie's great, she carpools her kids. Like, I don't know why you're talking about her that way at all. I got out of college a year ago. I was a math major in college. Being a math major means that all your friends just assume you're the only person qualified to help them with basic math. You know, like, every time they want to ask me for help for a math problem, they're always just like, all right, I'm gonna ask the math major over here. Hey, Mr. Math Major, let's see if you know your math, okay? What's 45 times 6 I need help with? You know, it's always something really simple. But you don't get that with any other major. You don't get people who are just like, I'm gonna ask the psych major, okay? All right, Mr. Psych Major over here. Let's see if you know your psych. Yeah. Yeah. So my dad left 2 miles an hour. I'll leave you guys with this. When I don't really know how to close out shows very well, but there was this one time that I was. This is the worst time I ever closed out a show. There was this one time where I was doing an open mic. I was just new in comedy, and I was bombing really hard because I was new in comedy, as it always goes. And usually when I bomb, I used to get really flustered when I bombed, and I was bombing so hard that night that for my closer, instead of me just saying what a comedian traditionally says, "Thank you, have a good night," I just looked at the crowd terrified. I was just like, okay, night, and just ran off stage. But anyway, you guys have been a great audience. Thank you so much for having me.